Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Cancer Moon Oracles. My name is Rosa and I am coming in with a weekend tarot reading for all of the zodiac signs. I will have this timestamp so you can jump straight ahead to your zodiac and listen in. We are using the Spacious Tarot for the readings here today, and we're going to begin with Aries. So Aries, hello Aries, I hope you are well. Let's begin with your reading here and find out what it is that you need to hear and know regarding this weekend. Let's begin. What is it that Aries needs to hear? What is it that Aries needs to know? First card coming through is the Four of Pentacles. Messages for Aries, please. Messages for Aries. Just waiting for the cards to reveal themselves, Aries. We have the Hanged One, which is the Hanged Man. The Four of Pentacles can suggest that you've been holding on to something, okay? That you've been holding on, that you've been gripping tightly to something. This could be your money. It could be energetically just grasping at something. Three of Wands. The Four of Pentacles can also suggest an energy of feeling sort of like guarded or feeling very protective. But this Four of Pentacles, if you continue to stay in this very protective, guarded space, if you continue to stay in this grasping energy, clinging on energy, what it's doing is it is preventing you from, it's preventing you from progress. Three of Wands. It's preventing you from moving forward. It's preventing you from experiencing real results or having real results. Okay. I feel like there may be something here that you've been waiting for, but it's not happening because of this energy of you sort of like clinging on, waiting for something more or something better to come along. Maybe you're waiting to feel safe, okay? Maybe you're waiting to feel sure, but this feeling of like certainty or this feeling of safety, it's not supporting you in this situation, right? It's almost asking for you with the Hanged One to surrender. Like you're being called this weekend to kind of like just surrender and allow for the process to just unfold and let be what needs to be. Because when you surrender and allow for the process to just be what it needs to be, because I do feel this Four of Pentacles to some degree is you controlling the situation, and you controlling the situation is your worst enemy. Yeah, it's your worst enemy, Aries. And I can see here that you really want to experience growth, you want to experience progress, you want to achieve like results, you may even want to broaden or expand your horizons here, but you're trying to control the outcome, you're trying to control the situation, and it's not supporting you, it's not helping in this case. So the Hanged One is asking for you to just let go of the control. Let go of trying to control the process, the people around you. Let go of trying to control the environment because it's not working. Okay? What will work for you is when you just allow for just the process to unfold the way it needs to unfold. It's kind of just, you know, that saying, just let the universe do its thing. Well, I don't even know if it's a saying, but that's what Spirit's saying here. Just let the universe do its thing. Trust in the universe, because the universe here really does have your back. The universe has your best interests at heart. So that's your reading here today, Aries. I'm just going to move those cards aside. Taurus. Hello, Taurus. Happy birthday, Taurus, and happy solar return. Thank you for showing up and being here. It really does mean the world. We're going to take a look and see what messages you need to hear and know this weekend. What is it that our Taurians need to hear? What is it that our Taurians need to hear? We have the Ace of Swords coming through. The Ace of Swords coming through with the Hermit card. Okay, you may be dealing with a Virgo for some of you. You may need to hear this. Okay. And we have the Explorer of Wands, which I believe is the Page of Wands. Okay. Taurus, what do you need to hear? What do you need to know? Okay, so Taurus, if you are waiting to hear from a Virgo or a fire sign, I do believe this weekend you're going to get good news coming from this person. Okay, if there is someone here that, you know, if there is someone here that you haven't heard from in quite some time or in quite a while, you will hear from this person this weekend. Okay, there is someone here that is going to be breaking contact. This person's going to break the silence. I feel like this person is going to like call you, text you, send you a message. I feel like this is good news coming your way. I do see the Explorer of Wands as this is a good sign, this is a good message, this is something that you're waiting to hear. I feel with the Ace of Swords that this person that you're hearing from, this message that is coming, it's going to provide you with some kind of like clarity. Okay, this person is coming in with truth, with clarity. They're going to get very honest with you. They're coming in with honesty also. Okay. What else? What else? If you're not dealing with anyone, if there's no one here that you haven't heard from in quite some time, if you are a Taurian that has withdrawn yourself, the Hermit is suggesting that, well, there may be a Taurus here that needs to withdraw this weekend, actually. That's what I'm getting, okay? So Taurus, you may need to take the weekend to just withdraw yourself from family, from friends, from loved ones, maybe just to seek clarity in a situation. Okay, the Ace of Swords is suggesting that you need to get clear on something, and the only way to get clear on something is to kind of just like block out, you know, the noise of other people. Okay, the Explorer of Wands, this could be something to do with maybe creative expression. This could be something to do with communication. This could be something to do with regards to like your future or what your next step should be regarding, I don't know, like a move you should make. I'm saying a move you should make, or something that you need to do moving forward. Okay, let me just have a look. We've got the Five of Cups underneath. So maybe the Five of Cups suggests that you've been focusing on something that happened in the past, that perhaps you haven't been able to get over. Okay, the Five of Cups suggests that you've been feeling disappointed in someone or something. This could be feeling disappointed in yourself, feeling disappointed towards another person. In order to get over this, you're needing to maybe retreat this weekend and you know, analyze the situation and just get clear on what your next step should be. Thank you, Taurus. Hopefully that resonated for you. Okay, putting those cards aside. Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Thank you for tuning in. Let's take a look at what messages you need to hear, what messages you need to know regarding the weekend, Gemini. What do we have for our Geminis? Okay, first card coming through is Justice. Seven of Cups. You may be dealing with a Libran this weekend. And the Two of Wands. Okay. Gemini. It kind of looks like with the Seven of Cups, you're kind of looking at your options this weekend. You're looking at the options that you have in front of you, Gemini. Okay, and these options are giving you sort of like choices, opportunities. You know, you're looking at your options. And you're kind of seeing like which direction you kind of want to take your life with the Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're sort of like thinking ahead. You're thinking future. You're thinking regarding like a particular goal that you have in mind. And you're like, how am I going to achieve this goal? How am I going to work towards this goal? And you're looking at your options. You're looking at the choices that you have in front of you. Okay. That's kind of what I'm feeling for you. It kind of feels like with the Justice though, Gemini, it kind of feels like whatever you decide here, it kind of feels like, because I'm seeing a pill in the middle of the Justice card here. It kind of feels like whatever you decide, someone isn't going to be happy with you. Because this pill, I'm hearing bitter pill to swallow. But it kind of feels like it's not you. It feels like that whatever decision you make, someone isn't going to be happy with you. It's like someone's not going to be impressed with you. This could be family, this could be friends, this could be your lover, this could be your partner. Okay, that's strongly what I'm getting here. So it just feels like something's going to be compromised. It's either you are going to be compromised or someone else is going to be compromised. That's kind of what I'm feeling here, Gemini. You're kind of in a tough situation. It kind of feels like you're in a tough situation. Look at this. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Lovers. So this is strongly about choices. You've got a decision. You've got a choice to make. You or others. This is basically what I'm getting here. So that's your reading, Gemini. Hopefully that resonated with you. Let me know in the comments section below if that kind of spoke to you right now, and I will see you next time. Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekend tarot messages. Thank you for tuning in. We are using the Spacious Tarot, and we're just going to see what messages you need to hear and know regarding this weekend. So let's begin, Cancer. First card coming through is the Sun, the beautiful Sun card. Gorgeous. Messages for our lovely Cancerians regarding the weekend. Okay, we have two cards here. We have the Ten of Swords, nice, and the Ace of Pentacles, always a welcome sight. Okay, so we have, okay, so the Ten of Swords here. Okay, what is it that our Cancerians need to know? So it kind of feels like, Cancer, that this weekend, whatever difficult time you've been experiencing lately, you could have been like going through a rough patch. You could have been experiencing something very painful. You've been going through a difficult time, a difficult period, or a difficult cycle. It kind of feels like with the Sun card that's coming to an end. Okay, it kind of feels like that life is starting to look up. You're starting to see light at the end of the tunnel. The Sun suggests vitality. The Sun suggests you're starting to, shine. The Sun suggests that your life is starting to look bright again, that you're starting to vibe again, that you're starting to glow again, that you're starting to feel energized again. Okay, so the Ten of Swords is just saying, that difficult period that you've been through, it's gone, Cancer. It's gone. It's going. And the Sun is saying you can start to look forward to more happiness. You can start to look forward to more positive moments and more positive experiences in your life. The Ace of Pentacles is here as well. So there may be a new opportunity that is being presented to you this weekend. And whatever is being offered to you or is being presented to you, it kind of looks like there is so much prosperous potential. Okay? Whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, it looks foundational, guys. Yeah, it looks foundational. If you're willing to fertilize this and take this opportunity on board, because you're the Sun here, because the sun is coming in, if you're willing to take this opportunity and roll with it, run with it, it kind of looks very, I want to say prosperous. Yeah. I don't know what other words to use here, but that's kind of what I got for you, Cancer. So hopefully that resonated. Let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you, Cancer, for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Hello, lovely Leos. Thank you for tuning into your weekend tarot reading. We're just going to see what messages Spirit has for you for this upcoming weekend. Let's take a look at the messages, Leo. What messages do we have for our Leos? We have the Six of Wands, which is a card of Leo. Beautiful, Leo. It kind of just feels like, as a standalone card, that you're coming into a period of recognition this weekend. So you're going to be seen this weekend. You're going to be recognized. You're getting the attention, or you're getting the approval that you're looking for. The Eight of Pentacles, nice. So this isn't just kind of just falling into your lap, right? This is suggesting that you've worked really hard for this, okay? You've worked so hard for this. I'm seeing a bumblebee, and bees are, this is a worker bee. So, you know, you've been head down, bum up, and finally you're starting to see results. Finally, you're starting to see progress. Look, this could even be, for example, like if you've been getting up early in the morning and you've been going to the gym, or if you've been, you know, changing your diet and eating really healthy, like other people are starting to notice the changes. Cancer, Leo. It might be a Cancerian that you hear from. Okay, there may be a Cancerian that is supporting you and cheering you on and saying, hey Leo, you look amazing. You're looking fantastic. I can really see it in your skin. I can see it in your eyes. I can see that your hair is glowing. So there may be a specific Cancerian around you that is encouraging you and supporting you and giving you that validation that you possibly or maybe cannot see within yourself. Okay, look at this. You've got the Three of Cups. See what I'm talking about? Three of Cups is the spirit of community. The Three of Cups is these are your ride or die people. These are your peeps, Leo. So the Three of Cups, these are your friends, these are your family, these are the people that you surround yourself with. This is I like it. This is the sum of the people that you surround yourself with. So the reason why you're in this position with the Six of Wands, the reason why you're getting recognized, the reason why you're getting praise, the reason why you're achieving success and victory here is because of the sum of the people that you surround yourself with. You've got some really good people that you are linking arms with. These are your people. This is community spirit. Okay, this is your network of people. These are the people that you want to be associating yourself with. And the Three of Cups is also you just like maybe going out this weekend and celebrating with your friends, celebrating with these people. So it's like, this is well deserved, Leo. This is like, you know what? I freaking really worked hard for this. I'm going to go and celebrate with the people that I absolutely love. And that is what you should do. That is what I see in the cards, and that is what you are doing. Celebrate the small wins, celebrate the big wins, celebrate you, Leo, celebrate just because. Thanks, Leo, for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, Leo. Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your weekend tarot messages. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you for the upcoming weekend. Let's take a look at the messages for Virgo. What do we have for our Virgos? We have the Child of Wands, Page of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Page of Wands. Some of you may be expecting some good news. If you are, I do believe this good news is coming in. It's coming your way. If you're waiting to hear from someone, you will hear from that person, okay? It might just be a little text message. It might just be a little check-in. But you can expect to hear from them. Okay, Guardian of Pentacles, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Nice. And the Emperor, Aries energy. Okay, this weekend. Okay. You know, I'm kind of feeling for you, Virgo. There may be an invitation for you to maybe just get amongst nature this weekend. I am seeing the Queen of Pentacles as you kind of just like immersing yourself in nature. It could literally be just going for a bushwalk or just going for a walk in the park. It might just be hanging out in some like botanical gardens. Okay, I am seeing something like this. I am seeing you needing to be more in touch with maybe nature or just being more around wildlife right now. Yes, the Emperor is... I feel like the Emperor is your energy, okay? I just feel like perhaps you've been, like you've had maybe a lot on your plate. The Emperor is the energy of someone who is in charge. And I feel like the Emperor is you almost giving yourself permission to take some time off. You know, only you have the authority to give yourself some time out. And when I mean time out, I mean like, you know, nourishing yourself, looking after yourself, mind, body, and soul. The Child of Wands could literally be you giving yourself permission to play. You know, the Emperor this is the energy of a Virgo who has been in boss mode. You've been the boss man or the boss lady or the boss woman, the boss mum, the boss dad, whatever you've been. And the Child of Wands is you like shifting gears, shifting roles. Like, okay, now it's time to play. Now this weekend it's time to play and seek pleasure, seek fun. And I feel like the only way for you to seek that fun or seek that pleasure is to do something earthy. To seek the simple things in life. And it's through nature. It's getting in touch with nature in some shape, way, or form. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm getting for you. It could literally just be like planting flowers. For some of you, it could just be like, you know what, I'm going to go buy myself some flowers. I'm going to start a garden. I'm going to plant some flowers. You know what, it could even just be buying yourself some flowers. So that's your messages, Virgo. I hope that resonated. Let me know if it did. Thanks, Virgo. Hi Libra, welcome to your weekend tarot messages. We are using the Spacious Tarot. Bear with me as I still am obviously learning the cards because this is not a deck that I use all the time. So just bear with me, Libra. If I make a mistake, I make a mistake, but you know, I just go with my intuition regardless. So Libra, what messages do we have for you this weekend? First card is the Six of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay, Six of Pentacles. Spirit, what messages do we have for Libra? We have the Ten of Wands. Okay. And we have the Nine of Wands. Six of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Nine of Wands. You know, I kind of feel, Libra, for you that you have been biting off more than you can chew. Yeah, I feel like you've taken on a lot lately. And the Ten of Wands suggests that there is a lot riding on your shoulders right now. You've been juggling too many balls in the air. And you may feel like you're not really achieving too much. Like you might not feel like you're making much progress with what you have undertaken. Okay. The Nine of Wands is showing me that you are starting to feel tired and that you are starting to feel fatigued. And at some point, you're going to have to like set a boundary. Like this weekend, you're going to have to maybe say no to some people or just say no to some of the things that you have, you know, put your hand up to. I feel like you're juggling a lot. I can see that you're juggling a lot and you've got too many balls in the air and you might just be trying to people please too many people here. But I just feel like you're exhausted. I can see here with the Nine of Wands that you are exhausted and that you're going to have to say no. You're going to have to set some clear and strong boundaries. And maybe setting those clear and strong boundaries with yourself. I'm getting that you're going to have to do this with yourself more so than other people. Because look at this Six of Pentacles. Look, juggling too many balls in the air. We've got two nests down here. Like to me, this feels like, well, what are you achieving, Libra? Like, what are you achieving? What are you hoping to achieve? Where are you going with this? How long are you willing to do this for? Like, where is the finish line? Like, there has to be an end at some point, you know? So I just feel like this weekend you're just going to have to set maybe a strong boundary with yourself or tell yourself like this is enough. You're just going to have a stern talking to yourself. Hopefully that resonated, Libra. Drop a comment in the comment section below. Let me know if it resonated with you and I'll see you on the next reading. Hello Scorpio, welcome to your weekend tarot messages. We're going to see what messages Spirit has for you for this upcoming weekend. The first card coming through is the Ace of Cups. And I see a cup here that is overflowing. Okay, could be an invitation for you to fill your cup. We have the Strength card. Interesting, because in this Strength card, I see a desert. Okay, a cactus. For me, cactuses, this is like a cactus plant. For me, cactuses remind me of the desert. So I kind of feel like, just by looking at these two cards alone, I kind of feel like there's something lacking in your life. There's something that you've been missing out on. And it's time for you to replenish yourself again. You know, sometimes when I think about the desert, I think about there's a lack of water. There's a lack of, there's not a lack of life, because there's certainly life in the desert. Okay. But I just feel like there's been an area of your life where you've been lacking. You've been able to survive, but it's almost like you've just been surviving. This Ace of Cups is an invitation for you to fill your cup, to do something that is going to be fulfilling and nourishing to you. Like, what's going to bring you pleasure? What's going to, you know, emotionally fulfill you? What's going to make you happy? Because I just feel like with the Strength card, you are surviving. There is a certain amount of resilience coming in with you, but it's because you've had to be strong. It's because you've had to push through. It's because you're telling yourself you just have to do this, you have to do this. But in order to be resilient, there's something here that you're compromising. There's something here that you're going without. The Chariot. Interesting. The Chariot. What I do see in this Chariot is water. More water. On either side of this Strength card is water. So I do feel that this weekend is an invitation for you to replenish yourself. Yeah, I feel like you need to replenish yourself, because you've been going and going and going and going, kind of almost like an ever-ready battery. But where are you getting your energy? Okay, what's fortifying you? Because in order for you to keep moving forward, as the Chariot is suggesting, in order for you to keep going, you have to be topped up. And the Ace of Cups is an invitation for you to, like, look after yourself. It is a card of self-love. It is a card of, you know, seeking pleasure as well. What's going to make you happy? Because when you are happy, when you're feeling fulfilled and contented from the inside, then you've got more to give others, and you've got just more to give in general. So I feel like, just to sum this up, Scorpio, I feel like the overall message here is to nourish yourself, so you can keep moving forward, and keep giving to others if that's what your goal is. If you have a goal here and you're trying to get to the finish line, remember to stop and do these little things that are going to, like, make you happy as well. It could just be as simple as hanging out with friends, spending time with loved ones, going for a facial, getting your feet rubbed. I don't know, booking like a little catch-up dinner with friends that you haven't caught up with in quite some time. Just these little activities will just keep you topped up and keep you going. So there's your message, Scorpio. Hopefully that resonated, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekend tarot messages. I'm really excited to see what comes through for you guys. You know I love you guys, and we're going to see what messages Spirit has for you for the upcoming weekend. I am using the Spacious Tarot. So let's see what messages we have for Sagittarius. We have the Elder of Pentacles, which I do believe this is the King of Pentacles. We have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, lots of pentacle energy here. Sagittarius. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay, all earth energy. Ten of Pentacles. What do we have here for you this weekend? Okay. So I kind of just feel like this weekend is about going without, sadly. You know, I feel like you have a vision or a goal that you are kind of like working towards with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, this is about the long-term vision, the long-term goal that is obviously going to provide you with some kind of like security and stability. It's something that you're working towards, I feel, with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, but this is something that it's not here right now. I'm not feeling like it's here right now. You're showing me that it's something that it's a goal that you have for yourself. It could be like, for example, you could be working towards like a house, buying a house or buying a car. The Ten of Pentacles, it's like a big ticket item, right? You have in your mind the idea of purchasing a big ticket item. The Ten of Pentacles could also be like, maybe this is a holiday. I don't know. But this weekend shows me here with the Five of Pentacles, in order to get this big ticket item that you want for yourself, in order to work towards this, you're going to have to go without this weekend, unfortunately. So the Five of Pentacles is kind of like, damn it, you know, I can't buy, I'm really sorry to say this, I can't buy that bloody coffee because I'm saving for my holiday, or I can't buy, you know, that beautiful dress because I'm saving for this car. Do you know what I mean? It's something like this. Or I can't buy something or other because I'm trying to, you know, chip away at my credit card debt. Something like this. The Elder of Pentacles, this is King of Pentacles energy. This is you. This is you embodying this disciplined approach. And I love this for you because when you are the King of Pentacles strives for success. It's very mundane energy, but you have to be in the mindset of the King of Pentacles in order to successfully achieve what it is that you want. So the Elder of Pentacles is very self-disciplined. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. So when you're looking at these little things that you want over the weekend, it's almost like you can sort of turn your back on them because you have the discipline and the tenacity to ignore it. because you know that something better is coming. You know that there's a better reward. You know that by foregoing the coffee, foregoing the dress, foregoing the dinner with friends means the credit card gets paid off. It means, you know, the holiday to the Maldives or you know what I'm saying. But I love this for you. That's the message for you guys for the upcoming weekend. Hopefully that resonated. I'm really sorry that's your message, but that's kind of what I'm getting for you guys. Let me know if it resonated. Thanks for tuning in, Sagittarius, and I'll see you next time. Hello, lovely Capricorn. Welcome to your weekend tarot messages. We're going to see what Spirit has for you this upcoming weekend. You're opening up with the Five of Cups. Interesting depiction here. The Five of Cups. Okay, I'm seeing 3 cups here broken in the foreground. Okay. What messages do we have for our Capricorns? Okay, the Four of Cups wanted to come through. It's interesting. Four of Cups. What else do we have? Okay, double cups energy for you. So I'm kind of feeling, Capricorn, the Ace of Wands. Okay, there's something here. It's coming through like this, right? There's something here that you've been brooding over. Okay, you're not too happy about it. It kind of feels like you have been marinating on this for quite some time. To me, the Four of Cups kind of feels like, to me, it's like a brooding energy. Like you've been sitting on this for quite some time. What I mean is that someone here has disappointed you. Maybe you've been disappointed in yourself. Okay. But you've been brooding over this for quite some time. And I'm kind of feeling for you that it's time to kind of like build a bridge and get over it. Now, that's not me saying that. The Ace of Wands is suggesting that there is an opportunity for you this week to kind of like recognize that it's time to like move past this now. And the reason why I'm saying that is because if you continue to kind of like brood over this, you're going to miss these opportunities that may present to you. Yeah. Okay, because I'm feeling like that there's opportunity coming your way. Or maybe they have already presented themselves. But the thing is if you continue to sit on this moody, broody energy and you continue to focus on like something that just didn't work out, then it's kind of like you're going to look back and kick yourself for it. You are. And there is just this energy here with the Ace of Wands. There's this energy of you needing to push past it now. And I like the Ace of Wands because it's fresh. It's like, it's almost like a kick up the butt. It's almost like a little jolt. You just might just be getting this little jolt or this like little nudge, maybe from spirit, maybe from universe. It might just be your conscience it's kind of saying, wake up, you know, like it's giving you like a little jolt, a nudge, like a little shake to say, hey, like it's time to, you know, move past this now. Yeah, because you're going to miss an opportunity here. And Spirit doesn't want you to miss some kind of opportunity that is coming your way. Okay, so that's kind of what the message is for you this weekend, Capricorn. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekend tarot messages. We're going to see what messages Spirit has for you this upcoming weekend. Oh, okay, we have a card. It's the Guardian of Wands, which is the King of Wands. Nice. I like it. I'm seeing this huge flame here. Okay. What else do we have for Aquarius? Messages for Aquarius. We have the Fool. Okay. What else do we have for Aquarius? I'm taking the top one that I see. Oh, okay. Which is the Two of Cups. Two of Cups coming through here. Okay, Guardian of Wands, the Fool, and the Two of Cups. Okay, this weekend. I'm seeing this flame as passion. Okay, so there's a lot of passion coming in this weekend. And I feel like there is someone coming towards you, possibly a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, strong Aries here, coming towards you with a lot of passion. Okay. Now the Two of Cups is here, so it kind of feels like there is maybe someone new coming towards you with a lot of passion. Or if it's not someone new, it could just be the person in your life that you have like a romantic connection to. In general, I just feel like there is someone who is very sort of like assertive, very creative, coming towards you with a lot of passion. This is someone that you get along with the Two of Cups. This is someone that you get along with. You work well with this person. So if it's someone that you work with, you work well with them. Yeah, you just, like there's harmony here between you and this person. Okay. The Fool kind of just gives me this feeling of being in the moment. So I'm kind of feeling like this weekend for you, Aquarius, that you're going to be living in the moment with somebody, and there's just going to be a lot of like fire. There's going to be a lot of passion. There's maybe going to be a lot of like creative energy between you and this person. You kind of both going to just see where the energy and the excitement take the both of you. I don't feel like you guys have like a goal in mind. If you know what I'm talking about, I just feel like you have a connection with someone, whether it be a friend, whether it be a co-worker, whether it be a romantic person in your life. There's no goal. The message here is let's just go with the flow. Okay, let's just see where this moment takes us. But I feel like there's harmony here. Okay, there's harmony here. And you're both living in the moment. And there's excitement. There's energy and there's passion. And you know what? You may even be happy for this person to take the lead, quite frankly, Aquarius. You might be happy for this person to use their initiative and take the lead. So there's your messages. Hopefully that resonated. Let me know in the comment section below if it did. Thanks, Aquarius. Pisces, welcome to your weekend tarot messages. Thank you for being here. First card coming through is the Guardian of Swords, which I believe is the Queen of Swords. Okay, so the Queen of Swords. Oh, we have the Two of Pentacles. Queen of Swords, Two of Pentacles. What do we have? The Three of Swords. Okay. Three of Swords. What's going on here this weekend? I'm kind of feeling like there's a situation, Pisces, where you have felt hurt or betrayed by somebody. Okay, the Three of Swords, it's a card of sadness, it's a card of heartbreak, it's a card of disappointments. I am getting that you've been hurt or betrayed by somebody here. Yeah, it could be like a friend, a family member. It could be even your partner here. Okay. And I am seeing that you are in like a Queen of Swords energy. So right now, it appears, well, over the weekend, it appears that you are trying to be very objective. Okay. So which means like you're a water sign and you're trying to like maybe separate your emotions from the facts. Okay, you're trying to put your feelings for this person aside and just deal with the facts. Yeah. But I see with the Two of Pentacles that you're struggling with that. The Two of Pentacles is kind of like, I'm having a little bit of a hard time, separating my feelings for this, separating my feelings. Because Pisces, you are someone who is very compassionate. And you do sometimes struggle with boundaries. And I kind of feel like with the Guardian of Swords, you're kind of being sort of forced this weekend to maybe assert clearer or stronger boundaries. But because you have feelings for this person that perhaps has betrayed you or hurt you or upset you here, you're struggling with that. Let's have a look at the bottom. The Seven of Swords. Look at this. The Seven of Swords. So what I'm seeing here with the Seven of Swords is that it's interesting. What I'm noticing about this Seven of Swords is that there's one sword separate from the Six Swords over here. Yeah. In order for you to move past this Six of Swords, in order for you to have like peace of mind or healing in this situation, you're going to have to see the truth of the situation, Ace of Swords. And the truth of this situation is that this person, Seven of Swords, this person has lied to you. The truth is you have to look at this situation. You're being invited here to look at the situation as looking at the facts, looking at it from an objective and logical perspective, not an emotional one. The Seven of Swords is saying, Pisces, this person lied to you. This person's a cheater, a stealer, a liar. What more do you need to know? You have to look at the truth of the situation. Just put aside your feelings for the person. Put aside the facts that you care about this person. The fact is that this person lied to you, stole from you, cheated on you, whatever that is, whatever the situation looks like. I'm just saying this, okay? You're being invited this weekend to set a clear boundary based off of the facts. Hopefully that resonated, you guys. Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for being here, Pisces, and I'll see you on the next reading.